Hey everybody, welcome to my first achievement guide, and today here in Black Ops 3 we're actually going to be going for the Meisterbogenschuetze achievement guide. And yes, that is a typo, but I'm not fixing it. Okay, so let's get into the video, shall we? Okay, so first what you're going to want to do, the requirement for this achievement is actually to build all 5 ancient bows in Der Eisendrache. And the first bow that you have to get in order to start all the other ones is the Wrath of the Ancients bow. And as you can see here, I am filling up the dragon. And you got to do that for 3 dragons. And if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you know where all the dragons are. So I only show like a little bit of me shooting the dragon. So I took a really interesting approach by instead of going for the round 4 Wrath of the Ancients bow strategy, I actually used one of my own, and I kind of forged my own, where I kind of chilled in the spawn room until round 4, bought a Shiva, and then started doing the things. I actually got the Wrath of the Ancients bow by round 5 instead of round 4, and it allowed me to build the shield super early and also have quick revive in my back pocket for in case something stupid happens, which it actually did in this game. So, yeah, I'm just kind of showing like how to fill up the dragon, I guess. You got to kill zombies and just kind of wait for them to chomp on. Just wait for them to chomp the zombies before you get more kills. Because, yeah, why is this taking so long? So, yeah, that's actually the thing filling up. And, yeah, so now I can move on to the next part, which is going to be, filling up more zombies. Or no, filling up the second dragon. Which I didn't realize I left all this crap in. So, yeah. And not to mention, doing the round 4 thing will actually allow you to get to power a lot faster, as you can see. Because, if you were to do the other strategy, you would have to get lucky with double points. And I wanted predictability in this whole game, so, yeah. It's just I didn't realize I left this whole piece in. Oh yeah, turn those on as much as possible. Or no, not as much as possible. Just make sure you turn those pads on in the beginning because they are going to be so crucial to the fire bow. It's not even going to be funny. So yeah, when am I going to get to the crafting of the bows? This is so weird. So, okay, here we go. So now I'm doing the second dragon, and now as you can see in the bottom right corner, it says that I do have a shield in my back pocket. So yeah, and then after I got the Wrath of the Ancients bow, I went for the electric bow. As you can see, I'm doing one of the steps here. I'm filling up the urn, and yeah, so if you do everything correctly, you'll be able to get the first bow on round 8 or 9, and I think I got my first bow, which is the storm bow, by the way. Get the storm bow first. That is very crucial that you do that first. It will allow you to do all the other bows super like nicely and easily. Then I went for the fire bow. Again, this is just me doing another step, showing steps. I'm not showing how to do them. I'm just giving little tips on how to do them. The storm bow is actually very straightforward, and the fire bow is kind of a bitch. So hopefully you know how to do those. Okay, yes. So now I'm going to be giving you tips about the void bow or the demon bow. So my recommendation for the very first step, which would be or second step, would be use a Bowie knife on this guy to kill him. And yeah. So the order you want to do the bows is storm bow, fire bow, demon bow, and wolf bow. So yeah. Oh yeah, and the most the time when you're gonna get into the high rounds is actually when you do this bow, because yeah. Oh, okay, this is moving really fast, but a crucial point here: make sure when you listen for the symbols of that are gonna tell him his name, you have to shoot them in the order he says it. You cannot shoot them in any other order, okay? So yes, you need to shoot these in order. All right. So now, to end off, we are actually doing the wolf bow. And one thing to note here, get the Wrath of the Ancients bow. You cannot do it with any other bow, or at least it's harder with the other bow to shoot down the skull bow. I recommend using the Wrath of the Ancients to do this step because it's just much easier. It shoots a little bit more straight compared to all the other bows, and I'm pretty sure that the other bows actually have more power behind them, which will make you overshot it a bunch of times. So yeah, I think that would be the best. And the reason why you start with the storm bow is for this exact reason, is to actually get the kills. Anytime you need to get kills, you're usually using a storm bow, other than when you're doing the storm bow, and maybe when you're doing the fire bow, just because the Wrath of the Ancients is totally needed for the fire bow. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Use the Wrath of the Ancients to shoot the circles, and to prove that you can you can actually use the whatever bow you want to do this last step, because as you can see, I'm doing it right here. It's just I'm kind of struggling because I'm like, come on, just get it, because I was like an hour and 20 into playing. Or no, I was like, yeah, I was an hour into playing, and I went down and stuff and had like 5 perks, and yeah, so there's me just spamming it. Like, I'm just like running at it, spamming it, and yeah, this is just me kind of failing, but you'll get it eventually as long as you just kind of keep calm. I was kind of stressed out, and then I finally got it, did the final step to the wolf bow. The homeboy gives me my arrow, and I put the wolf and his master at peace with each other, which is great. So then I'm kind of just like, okay, cool, I can get a max ammo now, and all the other bows built, and yeah, so the last step I'm about to show for every single bow, as soon as you do all the steps for all the bows, the last step you will do for every single one is to put the reborn arrow in the chest, and put the reborn arrow in the chest, and Totes McScroats get 20 kills before no, get 20 kills to I don't know why, to like fill it up, and then you press X or square on it. I'm playing on PS4, by the way, and so you press X or square on it, and that will activate the max ammo. So yeah, so right now, since when I went down, I said, you know what, dude, I need some perks. I need good perks to finish this off. I do not want to take any risks. I'm saving a zombie. So yeah, I'm just looking for more perks. Just look for it. Okay, so then I get Electric Cherry. I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I'm just gonna go do this. So then we're actually gonna look at the process of me filling up the bow, the bow chest. Yeah, the reborn arrow for the wolf. Yeah, for the wolf bow. And yeah, so what I recommend doing here is let the zombies break your shield. Save a zombie before you do this. Let the zombie break your shield, and then grab a new one just to make sure, because you may crack under pressure. I'm not even joking. Emotional stability is key to getting any achievement ever. So yeah, so we're coming on to our last leg of this video. And yeah, so this is why you build this bow first, because it is the best bow ever. I actually didn't pick up any of the other bows when I finished this, because this bow is just that good. You do not need to touch any of the bows. That's exactly what I didn't do. I didn't touch any of the bows because this bow is too good. The only other bow that you really are like forced to touch, I sound like a pedophile, is what's it called there? Okay, I think this is me. Nope. Okay, I think this is me activating the thing. Yeah. Okay, here it goes. Where's my achievement or my trophy popping? And boom, look at that. I would like to thank all you guys for watching, and cue the badass music.